So if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, a lot of you will know that one of my most popular videos, I think, of all time has to do with Sophia Novette from The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, and her whole diversity pushing, equity and inclusion nonsense. Basically, she was on this whole train before they actually released the show, and she was essentially Amazon's poster child for diversity, equity, and inclusion because she was probably the loudest one regarding it. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because one of the things I've noticed is that Sophia Nomvete is basically gone. She has disappeared off the face of the earth. I haven't seen anything related to Sophia Nomvete ever since the show came out. Literally, right when the show came out, all communications has ceased. She doesn't even use her main Twitter account. She's literally just the poster child for diversity, and the only thing that I could find on her was an article from September talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion, the same exact thing that she basically pushed for God knows how long. So we're going to get into that article today, guys. But first, let me pull up the screen so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But before we do, guys, if you could like the video, it would really help share the video out. I would greatly appreciate it. We're trying to fight the YouTube good old suppression. Ever since I got banned off Twitter, I will be removing Twitter from my side profile there that you see, but it's gonna take a little time because I got to redesign it. But anyway, so I looked up Sophia Nomvete just out of curiosity because I was like, where the hell is Sophia Nomvete? I've heard of the other actors speaking, right? We've heard of Morfydd Clark speaking. We heard of Adar after Adar left the show. So it's like, where the hell is the poster child for diversity, equity, and inclusion? Where the hell is the I'm empowering women because I'm the first ever female dwarf? She's like the black Jennifer Lawrence who wanted to be the first at everything. So where the hell is Sophia Nomvete? And then I ended up checking out her Twitter profile because I can still use Twitter to read, right? I can't post or anything. So when I clicked it, this is essentially what pops up. And when I look, I didn't even realize she had this little followers. I had half of the amount of followers that Sophia Nomvete had. I'm assuming this is the main account. I don't know. It says the official one, but I'm assuming it's the main account. And her last post was from 2017. Like she hasn't actually even used her Twitter account to do anything. It's very strange. So then I looked further past that. And I'm like, there's got to be an article about something. There has to be an article about something somewhere about Sophia Nomvete related to the Lord of the Rings, something after the show came out. And there's nothing. There's literally no. I can't find anything on Sophia Nomvete. So the only thing that I could find on her was this article from September 21st of 2022, and it's from Shondaland, which I don't even know what the hell that is. Shondaland. Let me blow this up. But isn't it crazy? So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this is what I'm talking about by forced fake diversity from these studios. All of these actors and actresses, they get used by the studios, okay? Because that's what's happening. They're being used by the studios to bolster their diversity numbers. They get tossed to the side once the show has been released. They literally just get thrown away. If the show's not a smashing hit, and if that character's not a smashing hit, which it usually isn't, they get completely tossed to the side. And the sad thing is, Sophia actually wasn't that bad as her character Disa. Ironically so, she really wasn't the worst out of the entire crowd. Did it feel forced? Yeah, a little bit. But at the end of the day, she wasn't the worst one. But the funny thing is, she's completely disappeared from the face of the earth. But before the show was coming out, she was everywhere. She was in every single article. She was in every single YouTube video. She was literally all over the place. So it doesn't make any sense to me. But this article, it says Sophia Nomvete opens up about diversity in The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. This is all they spoke about with Sophia. This is all she was good for. Oh, wow, I blew her face up too much. This is all she was good for, literally. It's so sad. It's sad. It's sad. You don't do minorities any justice by using them to be a poster child like this. It's insulting. But let's see what it says. So it says the British actress talks to Shondaland about representation in the new Amazon series, her upbringing in London as a biracial child, and empowering women. It's literally every single checkbox you can imagine. Talk about the BIPOC stuff. Talk about the diversity in a brand new show that they're trying to show for. Talk about empowering women. It's ridiculous, man. It says it's 1 week before the premiere of the Prime Video series The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, and Sophia Nomvete is holding court fielding interviews for her role as Dwarf Princess Disa. 1 minute into speaking with Nomvete, and it becomes obvious why she was cast in the role. She draws you in immediately with her warmth, humor, and elegance. Well, if it was so obvious, where is she now? I've seen so many post-show interviews with other actors. Why is there nothing with Sophia Nomvete? Why? Why is there nothing? Something is off with this, guys. I don't know. I really just don't understand. I mean, well, to be honest with you, I do understand. I think other people don't understand how forced diversity is really not good for someone's career. Okay, you could be in the limelight, you could be the poster child for a few months, but literally you are being tossed to the side while they're announcing other actors and actresses in season two. They've already announced 16 actors and actresses for season two of The Rings of Power, and Sophia Nomvete is nowhere in the discussion. I'm not saying that she's not going to be there. I'm just saying that the other new black actors that they are now using for their diversity poster childs, they're going to use them, and they have completely left Sophia Nombet in the dust. And they're going to do that with those people in season three when they introduce new black. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy what they're doing. It says she shares a story of how she met her husband, Daniel Cox, at a New Year's party while she was nursing a broken heart after a painful breakup. Initially, Nombet didn't want to attend, but went with a group of girlfriends. Luckily, Nombet listened to her instincts. She and Cox recently celebrated 10 years together, and she credits Cox for being an attentive partner and parent, especially when she was cast in The Rings of Power. In order for me to execute this production, and for me to stand into the power that is Disa, it took a man to hold my crown and hold our daughter every single step of the way, and that is absolutely to be celebrated. Oh, here we go. I'm not even gonna bother because this is the same shit that we've heard the entire time while she was actively being pushed before the show came out. This article apparently came out a week before the show came out. So it goes to show that she completely disappeared. She really did. I thought this was during the show. This was before the show. So she completely disappeared. She's nowhere to be found. I can't find anything on her. If you guys can find something that Sophia Nomvet has done after the Rings of Power, please let me know in the comments below since I don't have access to Twitter anymore, or you can message my Instagram. I would love to know because I just find it hilarious. I find it so ironic that this lady is completely gone. Keep in mind, guys, let's go back. Let's go back. Keep in mind, this is the same woman. Look at this. If you click all the videos, this is the same woman who was in every single fucking video imaginable for the Rings of Power before the release. You guys remember this video, right? I did a video on this video reacting to this representation video. She's literally all over the place, bro. Let's check out her IMDb out of curiosity because now everything is the Rings of Power. Everything is the Rings of Power. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. This is unbelievable. Oh, she was in Wednesday, apparently. Interesting. That's interesting. I did not know that. She was in Wednesday for one episode. Oh, that doesn't fucking count. That doesn't count. Okay, that answers my question about where she went. But it goes to show, like, what are you doing? Like, why are they using this woman as a diversity poster child? And why are you okay with it? That's the sad thing. She's perfectly fine with being used as a diversity poster child, and it's sad, man. She could probably be doing so much more, and yet unfortunately she has basically reduced herself to that role because that's unfortunately what a lot of black actors, a lot of Latino actors in Hollywood, that's what they love being reduced to now because they think it has to do with some sort of representation now, but they don't realize they're just being used to check off boxes. And if they do realize that, then that means that they're perfectly okay with it happening as long as they get paid to do it. So I don't know what's going on with Disa. She's completely disappeared. Apparently, aside from Wednesday, she's done absolutely nothing. So there goes that. And unfortunately, I don't know if she's gonna come back for season two of The Rings of Power. They're gonna have to, I imagine. But yeah, it's quite sad what they did to Disa. Rest in peace, diversity check boxes, because that's basically what's gonna happen all the time when you reduce yourself to such. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought of today's story, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.